Hey guys, it's your girl Liv back at it again with another video. Hit that subscribe button down below. Go check out my Instagram, Olivia Elaine. I'm also on TikTok. With that, we're going to get started with today's video. So, I wanted to take a couple minutes just to talk about mental health and about staying positive during this whole pandemic. Being in New York City, we've been told that we're going to be on pause till May 15th. Have I defriended people on Facebook who think that this thing is all a hoax and that we shouldn't continue to be quarantined? Absolutely. Because all you have to do is just come to New York City to see how many people are literally dying each day. Yeah, all I hear is sirens for like 3 hours at midnight. It's fine. But anyway, I wanted to talk about a couple things that we can do to keep our mental health in check, and things to do to stay positive. So some of these things aren't coming from me. They're coming from my pastors and people in my church who are psychologists. And one of the first things is what's called it's anti-negative thought system, or automatic negative thought syndrome. I can't remember. It's one of those. So basically what that means is that like the first thing you always think of is negative thoughts. And we change that by asking ourselves, okay, is what is coming through my brain, is it true? Is it maybe true? How would I feel if this was true? How would I feel if I knew that this thought wasn't true? And then like insert the new truth. So let's say you've been furloughed or you've been let go. The first thing that could come through your mind is, okay, no one will hire me again. Well, you know that is a lie, and that you know that you'll eventually get another job, and that you'll eventually be employed again. Could be in a week, it could be in a month, but that would be an ant that we would look at. Another couple of key points is that our perspective is greater than the pandemic, and we can control our thought process. So don't look at the news when you first wake up. Don't look at the news when you go to bed, because all that's going to do is it's just going to input like negative thoughts in your brain, the first thing and the last thing. And as humans, we're human first and we're a technological being second. And that this was something that I learned, is that like each day is a new day, and don't take yesterday's worries into today's challenges. Now, I am like working every other week, and so like this week I've been off, and so I have been trying to do things to keep myself busy, because as an extrovert I thrive being around other people, but I know that I'm also a very creative person. So sometimes it's hard for me to like get motivation to sit down and make a video if I haven't been talking to anyone, but I've been painting instead, and doing that and just igniting like that creative spark has helped me in other areas. Another thing too is exercising or taking a walk, getting fresh air, get vitamin D, because that has a huge impact also on your emotional health. And also another thing too is gut health. So make sure that you're not just eating crap. It's fun for the first 2 days, but then your body's asks, what is it that you're doing? So you still need to be eating somewhat healthy, taking care of your gut. It actually controls a lot of your mental health. And so if you're eating just like a lot of processed foods or foods that aren't making you feel great, mentally you're probably not going to feel that well either. And exercising produces endorphins. Fun fact, it takes 20 minutes of cardio for your brain to takes 20 minutes of like cardio or like consistently working out for your body to produce endorphins, which will make you feel better in the long run. And then another thing too is still find community, Zoom chat with people, FaceTime people, call up an old friend. I have friends who have been writing people letters, and also to ask yourself how you can be a blessing to other people during this time. Being generous, like people who refresh others, they themselves will become refreshed. And so I find that if you pour into someone else and you allow other people to pour into you, you're able to handle this pandemic a lot better. And just continuously remind yourself that right now, like, yes, we are in a very tough season. If you're a millennial, we've pretty much been thrown everything that someone can deal with in their lifetime in this short period of time that we've been on this earth. So remember that you're doing better than you think you are, even if it doesn't seem that way, and that everything works itself out. Even if you cannot see it today, know that things will eventually work themselves out. And just also remember too that even though we are experiencing a pandemic, that each day is a blessing. It seems like every single day someone is messaging me about someone who's either in the ER from COVID, or someone's relative who's passed away from COVID. So yes, this is a very serious issue, and what's going on is not something to be taken lightly. So just don't take your life for granted. Do something each day that inspires you. Do something that motivates you. Tell people you love them. I know for us physical touch people, it's very hard right now, but also, do what you need to do to take care of yourself. Your emotional health is so important in this, and for those of you who have been struggling before, it gives us empathy to know, okay, those who struggle with anxiety, you're now experiencing what they feel like every single day. So just remember that, once this whole thing is done, and as bad as it is, I don't know, like, there's no going back to the normal what society was before this, because everything has changed. But know that sometimes, things that we had in place in society maybe it wasn't working for us to begin with. So I just wanted to take a couple minutes to just encourage you guys, remind you that we are all going to get through this. You are not in this alone. The season will end soon, so just keep on pounding through. Remember, you got this. You are beautiful. You are loved. You are incredible. And you are stronger than you think you are. If there's anything else you want me to talk about, let me know in the comments below. But peace, love, blessings, y'all. Remember that you got this. Bye.